Okay, so on this one, we're starting with minus 6 plus 3, absolute value of 8x plus 3 equals 12. And notice that the key feature is its absolute value. So if you go to the notes I gave you, the exam one notes, which are somewhere, there they are, exam one notes. I actually show this exact one. How do you solve absolute value with equals? Step one, get the absolute values alone, then remove and write positive and negative, and then solve. So let's go through those steps. So step number one, get the absolute values alone. That's what I'm going to do first. So what do I mean by alone? Well, here's the equal sign. And so the first thing I'm going to have to do is add 6 to both sides. I'm trying to get the absolute values alone. That's the first step. That's 18 over there now. And so next step to get the absolute value alone is I have to divide by 3. All right, so there it is. We got the absolute value alone. That's the first step. So you got to do all that work to get the absolute value alone. And then step number 2 is you remove it. You remove the absolute values equal to positive or equal to negative. Right? You do the positive and you do the negative. So I'm going to remove the absolute values. And it'll be positive 6. We'll go over here. Or negative 6. So you see what I did there? I made it positive or negative. Why? Because that's what absolute value means, doesn't it? The absolute value, what was inside, could be positive 6 or negative 6, and the absolute value of it would have been coming out 6. It'll work either way. It's true either way. So now we just solve them both. Step 3, solve both. All right, let's go over to the left one. Subtract 3 from both sides. And what do we get? Let's cancel. 8x is 3. Wait, there it is. X is 3/8. Let's do the other one. So the other one, we're going to do similarly. Subtract 3 from both. Those cancel. 8x is minus 9. Last step, divide by 8. There it is. There's our 2 answers. Our answers are 3/8, minus 9/8. There we go. So step 1, we got the absolute value alone. That was right here. Had to get it all by itself. And then you remove the absolute value. This was also removal. And when you remove, you have the positive and the negative on the right side. And then we just solve them both, because that's what absolute value means. Positive or negative, the absolute value would work either way.